Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Sabrina back here with another video. If you are new here to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bell so that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. Today's look is thanked by Instagram and all my family on Instagram because they did help me choose all the products that I will be using in today's tutorial. I did a poll on Instagram and basically just asked them which product they think I should use, and they did a fantastic job. Like, look at how bomb this look came out. Like, I love it. But yeah, if you guys want to know how I achieved this look, definitely keep on watching and let's go ahead and just get started. So I went ahead and did one eye off camera because I really wasn't sure what kind of look I wanted to go for today. So I thought I would kind of practice and see what kind of look I would do before I actually got into the tutorial. So as you guys know from the intro, Instagram did pick all the products that I would be using for today's video. So I will be posting the poll and the results somewhere here, the screenshot on somewhere on the screen, so that way you guys can see. So the first thing we're starting off with is eyeshadow, and my IG family, I guess, couldn't decide which ones they wanted, which eyeshadow palette they wanted me to use, because it ended up being at 50%, as you can see here. So I could not decide which palette I wanted to use, but I eventually decided on the Amrezi. I don't know, I can never say it. I don't know if I'm saying it right, so if I'm totally butchering the name of this palette, then I'm sorry. But I chose this one because it's just such a pretty palette. It is an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I really wanted to use this palette because of these two shadows right here. The blue one really did speak out to me, and also this one right here. It's called Gemini, and you guys know that your girl's a Gemini, so I was like, I think I'm gonna go with this palette. I was gonna use the blue initially, but when I saw that this one was called Gemini, and then I saw like the pigmentation of it, it's just such a pretty color, and it's about to be fall, so I figure why not do like an all smoked out winged, just all around fall look. I feel like this screams fall, but yeah, I'm so ready for fall, as you can see. But yeah, so I went ahead and went with this palette instead of the other one, since Instagram basically could not decide which one I should use. I went ahead and just picked it myself, so I did go with this one right here. So let's go ahead and just get into this look. Start off by priming the eye with some concealer. You guys know the drill. This is just to get rid of any discoloration and veins that pop out on my eye. First shade I'm going to be using is actually two. I'm going to be using this one right here and this one, which is the shade OG and New Yorker. I'll be mixing those two with a Morphe M573 brush. You guys see my little pup right there? Oh my god. Chanel, come lay down, mommy. Come lay down. Lay down. Good girl. My little baby. She just had her surgery, so I have her in here with me so that way I can keep an eye on her and make sure that, you know, she's okay. And this will be applied to the entire lid and used as a transition shade, so you do want to take this one pretty high up on the lid. Up next, I'm going to be picking up a E17 Morphe brush, and I'll be dipping into this shade right here, which is called 1988, and I'll be picking up just a little bit of that shade on my E17 brush, and you're gonna slowly take this into the crease and lightly, you want to lightly do this part because you don't want it to look very harsh. You're trying to blend this into the transition shade, so I find it easier when you take like the tip of the brush and have the tip in your hand opposed to grabbing it like this. Just, you're applying more pressure that way, so if you just take it by the end of the brush and just grab it this way and just slowly start to apply this to the crease. Gonna pick up that same transition brush and transition shade again, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go slightly over top of the two colors and just blend it out furthermore. As you can tell, I do go back and forth from windshield wiper motions to circular motions, and I find that this helps blend out the shades a lot easier than just doing one motion. I go back and forth from the two. Okay, so I'm gonna use that exact same E17 brush with the shade 1998. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that, and now I'm gonna start applying this to the outer rim of the eye. I'm just gonna tap that in slowly and kind of tap it in up towards the crease of the eye. Then I'm gonna just blend that out again with that same brush. All right, so once it's blended out to your liking, for me, this is the most dangerous part, is applying the black shadow. So there has been plenty of times where I attempt to use black shadow and I end up looking like a panda, or it just, I don't know, it just doesn't look cute. So you do want to be careful with this portion of the look. The next shade we are going to be dipping into is the black shade, and it is the shade called BK. I'll be applying this with a Morphe M507 brush, which is a really small tapered blending brush. I'm only going to be putting this on the outer corner of the eye because whenever I apply the liquid liner, I am going to be kind of smoking out the liner. I find it easier to apply a little bit of the black shadow beforehand and then go in with the liquid liner and then just blend everything together. So I'll be picking up just a little bit. You do of course want to tap off the excess powder, and I'll be applying this right here on the outer corner. I'm going to be keeping this shade as low as possible. I'm not going to blend it up into the crease like I did the other shadow. And I'm going to go like halfway towards the eyelid, but keep it super close to the waterline. Pick up another blending brush and kind of just blend out the outer edges of that black shade and blend it into the brown colors. All right, and I am gonna go off camera really quick and cut my crease because you guys have seen that 1,000 times, so there's no need to put that in this video. So for the cut crease portion, I am gonna be first taking this shade right here, which is the shade Georgina, and I'll be applying this with my finger first, and I'm going to be using this for the base of this color right here, just so that way it can really get that really pretty pigmentation. So I'll apply this first underneath the eye, and this is just so it can help that other shade really pop. Then I'll be picking up the Morphe M408 brush and dipping into, of course, the star of the show, which is the shade Gemini. And I just realized that this one is called Leo. Leo and Gemini are next to each other, which is so cute because my best friend is a Leo and I'm a Gemini. My boyfriend is a Leo and I'm a Gemini. Even my dog is a Leo. Like, it's just funny. My whole life, all my life partners are Leos, which is cute. And they say Leos and Geminis make like the bestest of friends, which is so true because my two best friends, my boyfriend and of course my best friend Cindy. Shout out to her too because she bought me this palette for my birthday. Love you, baby. So back to the whole look, I'll be dipping into the shade Gemini and applying this over top of Georgina. And this is a pressed glitter, so a lot of fallout does happen with this shadow, which is why I didn't do my foundation and stuff first, because I knew with this shadow that would happen. Then to blend this in to like the outer edge of the eye so that way it doesn't look as harsh and whatnot, I'll be picking up a Morphe M149 brush and dipping into 1988 and a little bit of BK. I'll be mixing that brown and black together and then just slowly blending that into each other so that way we have no harsh lines. So when we built up the crease with those pretty browns and then we cut the crease, we did lose those browns in the look because of the concealer, of course. So I'll be picking up the M149 brush and a little bit of the shade Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'll be going slightly above top of the crease and adding a little bit more of that brownness to the look. Okay, so up next from the poll, it was between gel liner and liquid liner, and as you guys can tell here, the liquid liner did win. So I will be using the NYC liquid eyeliner in the shade Extreme Black. This is my favorite of all time drugstore eyeliner. It's super black, matte. I just love it. It's my favorite liquid liner from the drugstore, and you can only find it at Target. And how I apply liner, it's super easy. It's, you know, I used to suck at liquid liner and it used to take me forever, and now I feel like I can do it in like 15 seconds. So how I start off, I just draw a straight line, and then next I apply it over the waterline, and I do bring it all the way out to the outer corner of the eye. So I apply it all the way to the outer corner. I'm not gonna pick up any initial eyeliner. I'm gonna just use whatever is left on this little eyeliner tip, and that's what I use to help me connect it to each other. And the reason why I don't pick up any more product, because if I dip it back in there, the tip is gonna be super thick and full of eyeliner, and that's how I feel like people mess up their liner. So I just go in with whatever is left on it, and I attach it like that, and that's pretty much all I do. And then now I dip back into it, pick up more product, and color it in, and there you have it. There you have your eyeliner. And then of course you do want to look at both sides and make sure they match, and there you have it, your eyeliner. So for the last step of this look, I am going to be blending in that black shadow into the eyeliner and just smoke out the liner. So I'll go back in with the Morphe M149 brush and dip into the shade BK and slightly pick up a little bit of that, and then just go over the edge of the liner and start to smoke out the edges. Alright loves, so I'm back. I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera. These are the Style Rose in the On Fleek box lashes. I love these lashes so much. They just make the look so much better. Like, lashes make everything 1,000 times better. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the face. So the two primers that I chose for this poll was the Ole Henriksen Banana Face Primer and the Too Faced Do You Watermelon Cucumber Luminous Face Primer. And as you can see here, the Ole Henriksen Brightening Face Primer did win, so I will be using that primer today. And it's actually one of my favorite primers, and it's like almost empty, so I need to re-up on this primer. So while we let the primer set into the face, we are going to be moving on to the next poll, which is foundation. So the two foundations I chose was the NARS foundation and the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation, and the Urban Decay Naked foundation actually won. I was expecting the NARS foundation to win. I've actually had this foundation for about a month now, and I have yet to use it. This is going to be my first time using it on camera. As you can tell, it is a bit darker than me. I'm hoping it's just like an illusion and it's not going to look this dark, but we are going to have to just make it work because this is the only shade I have, and I'm praying that it doesn't look too dark or doesn't look too bad. But yeah, so I am going to be using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear, which I was intrigued by this. I'm using the shade 50 NN. But yeah, let's go ahead and apply this. I think I want to do half of my face with a foundation brush and the other half with a beauty blender, because I do want to see the difference in application. Because like I said, this is my first time using this foundation, so we are going to be doing that today. For the foundation brush, I'm going to be using the Morphe M446 brush, and then for beauty blender, I'm just gonna be using my e.l.f. beauty blender, which I actually do need to wet it, so BRB. So I'm gonna do a pump and a half for this side of my face, which I'll be applying with the Morphe M446 brush. Oh my gosh, that is way too dark. Okay, so hopefully we can just lighten it up with some concealer because this is way too dark. Blend it into the neck so that way you can't tell. Oh my god, this is so bad. So the brush actually applied really pretty. I love the way it looks on my face. But let's go ahead and try it with the beauty blender. I actually think I like the way it applied with the brush better, so I'm gonna just go over top. I don't know, I think I just like the way the brush applied it better, so we'll just go over. So up next is contour. I was between either powder contour or cream, and you guys chose cream. It actually beat powder like out of the water. It was 38 to 62 and cream won. So for contour today, I will be using this right here, which is the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. To blend out the contour around the edge of my face, I'll be using the E8 brush, which is my favorite contouring brush. And then for nose contour, I'm going to be using the E21 brush and the shade. I'm going to be using the Morphe E21 brush to blend out my nose contour. Next is concealer, and it was between the Tarte Shape Tape and the matching concealer to the foundation, which is the Stay Naked Urban Decay Weightless Concealer, and Tarte Shape Tape took the win. So before we go in with any powders to set all the creams, I am going to be doing my blush because I did do a poll and asked you guys if you wanted me to do cream blush or powder brush, and you guys of course chose cream blush. So I'm going to be using the blush stick by ColourPop in the shade Aloha, and I'll be applying this to the apples of the cheek, and then I'll be blending that out with my beauty blender. So now to set all the concealer and everything into place so that way it doesn't move throughout the day, I did do the Too Faced setting powder or the Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder, and you guys chose the Too Faced setting powder. So for today I will be using the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder in the shade Translucent. Alright, so I went ahead and wiped away the translucent powder and did the finishing touches on my eyes off camera really quickly. So I just added some eyeliner to the waterline, some mascara, and smoked out the bottom waterline. But up next is setting spray, since pretty much the whole face is done besides highlighter. But I like to do highlighter after setting spray, so we'll come back to the highlighter portion. As you can see here, the two setting sprays were the Morphe Setting Mist and the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Setting Spray. And of course, as you see here, it is another item that got 50-50. So I figured, why not just use both? I love overdoing it with setting spray and setting mist because, you know, it just locks your makeup in and just helps everything set into your face really nicely. So I figured, why not just use both? So the first one I'm going to be using is the Too Faced Setting Spray, and I'm going to apply this all over the face. Next is highlighter, and it was between the Physicians Formula highlighter in the shade Champagne or the Becca Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Vanilla Quartz. And the Physicians Formula highlighter did win, and I'm actually happy it won because it is more of a gold tone highlighter, which kind of goes with this entire look anyway, so I'm kind of glad that this one won. And I'm also going to be using the setting mist to help the highlighter out a little bit. And then to lock everything in place, we'll also be using the Morphe setting mist. So the last step to this entire look is lipstick. It was between gloss and matte. You guys chose matte, so for today I'm going to be using the Morphe Mega Matte lipstick in the shade Confess, and this is what it looks like. But before I go in with the lipstick Confess, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Chestnut. Hey guys, so this is the final look. I love the way it came out. It just, I don't know, it just screams fall to me, and why not do a fall look when fall is only a couple of weeks away? I'm so excited. September through December is just my favorite time of the year. We got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then New Year's, and you guys know we need to cancel 2020. Like 2020 has just been by far the worst year of my 23 years of life. Like this year has just been, anyway, let's just not talk about it. We have a new year coming very, very soon, because you guys know once we hit September, that's it. Like the year's over. Like it goes by like this. So it is what it is. But thank you guys so much for staying tuned and watching my video. Also, thank you Instagram for helping me choose all the products that I used in today's video. I actually really enjoy doing this type of video and getting you guys' input on the products that I use, because obviously you guys know what you are doing. Because do y'all not see this look? It looks bomb AF. I loved it. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. We are in a new month, so that means I have a giveaway coming very, very soon. So make sure you turn on that post notification bell, so that way you get notified every single time I upload, which will be every single Sunday. I have set my days to Sundays. Every single Sunday I will be uploading a new video. If I decide to do like a surprise video later on in the week, I will let you guys know. But as far as a set day, every single Sunday I will be uploading a new video, so stay tuned for my Sunday videos. But yeah, thank you guys again so much. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.